Welcome back to Prison Architects, everybody. Welcome back to the Bog Slammer. Now, oh look, this is good. Just as I loaded it up, I noticed that poor old Ramon here, you know, Elizabeth Ramon, one of the Howell twins we met last time, she was still unconscious on the floor next to the toilet. And nobody seemed to be doing anything about it, but just as I unpaused it, that guard's come and picked her up, which is nice. So, okay. First things first. There's no door servo here. We're going to manually open this door for them. Jesus Christ, you know, maybe we'll lock it open for now. Just because they're so slow if we don't. They still haven't installed these wires, you know. Oh, good. My keyboard's dying. Wonderful. Somebody mentioned in the comments the wonders of wireless technology. They are fully right, you know. Batteries. You need batteries for wireless technology, and annoyingly, the ones in my devices seem to die at the worst possible time. So I apologise if I have to dive off, try and find a USB keyboard. There she is. Oh no, that's Sadie Cleef. I'm guessing is the person who attacked poor old Elizabeth Ramon. Oh, Amelia Broomfield, what are you doing? Cut that shit out, alright? Who else is... Oh no, that's male satchel. No, that's... I was expecting it to be Elizabeth Ramon. It isn't, of course. So, first things first. Oh, I know what we need to look at. We'll get rid of this door menu for starters. We need to look at our... Oh, look, perfect programs. Because we've moved some rooms around, which means that, for example, Alcoholics Group Therapy, our awesome alcoholics, they're not meeting anymore. The pharmacological treatment of drug addiction, that's not happening anymore because we moved the ward up, didn't we? So we can do some behavioural therapy as well. Again, not happening now. How are we doing for cash? 1.4k, that's pretty good. Foundation education, and we need to get these on the go, because we're not going to manage to get these general education passes if we don't get at least one of these classes on the go. Okay, apparently we can't. I wonder why that is. Let's have a look at the schedule. So, we've got classrooms here. They're not being used for anything. The parole rooms, fine, those are being used. Got taser certification, that's fine. Spiritual guidance is happening in the chapel. What's going on here? Let's have a look at what this office is. Yeah, that's the one that we were expecting it to be, up in the medic ward. We might have to get some more bed. Here she is. Poor old Elizabeth Ramon. She took a few of them out with her, to be fair. I don't know if you guys saw. She is definitely a skilled fighter, because she absolutely annihilated a few of the girls, which is quite funny. You know, they started on her. She stood up for herself. It's the first time we've had an ex-guard be attacked who's actually survived long enough for us to set them as protective custody, which is nice. But so, looking at our objectives, we've got to deal with this free time thing, which is kind of annoying. But let's look at the regime. We'll keep the game running at the moment. So currently, they don't have enough free time apparently, and I guess that's because this is work and free time. So what we're going to do is get rid of a bit of yard time, so they can have a bit more free time there. So what, 1, 2, we got 3 hours. I mean, with these it would be 6, but I guess we're just going to have to do that, aren't we? Well, we can't do that. We need the work time, don't we? Right, sorry girls, you're losing your yard time, and you're losing your eat time, and you're all getting up an hour early to shower now, because we're going to have to shuffle all of this up just so that you... What's going on here? Morris, cut that shit out. You're lucky that guy didn't knock you the fuck out, you know, completely, rather than just unconscious. Could have shoved his baton up you, you know, jiggled it around and pulled out your insides, Mortal Kombat style. Would have been pretty gruesome, honestly. Look at our look at the poor regime, honestly. This is butchering our hard work here. So look, there's 6 hours, fine. Are you happy? I mean, I could play it risky. How does she... That was... I didn't see what happened there. I'm going to have to watch that again. She seems to have teleported through the wall, unless I was in that menu for longer than I thought I was, maybe. Wow, yeah. Sorry, girls, this shower's not hooked in yet. We haven't even We haven't even put the pipes down, I'm afraid, girls. I'm really, really sorry about that. You know, I know you girls like to keep yourselves clean, but it's not going to happen tonight. You're going to be a little bit filthy. There might be riots. We'll have to wait and see. If they are riots, they're definitely going to be smelly ones. That we can say for sure. Let's just prioritise all of this. Come on, guys. High prioritise this stuff, guys. Jesus Christ. Are they just like pissing and vomiting in this shower? This shower is not just for pissing. And why is only one of you over here? I don't understand you girls. There's an entire shower block you could be using. It looks like we're going to have to... I think we will extend the common room out. It's not working like this, is it? Maybe we can extend the common room out, make the shower room a little bit bigger as well, perhaps. I don't know. Maybe that's unnecessary. They're, I don't know. I guess we could get the extra 2 rows in here, couldn't we? If we added an extra 2 blocks into the room. Well, sorry about that, girls. You're all going to smell tomorrow. Really bad. It's going to be BO Central in this prison, and I'm not looking forward to it, honestly. Somebody come and install this damn cable. Look at this. What a mess. I don't know how that's happened. I must have cancelled a job there or something, but for some reason it's decided to cancel everything, of course. Now, we've got door servos. Let's get over to the door control room, get this shit hooked in. Because it's a lot easier when somebody's opening and closing the doors automatically. Yeah, look at this. We're going to have to put a new one down soon, I think, or it's going to start slowing down these door jobs. CCTV-wise, I think we can fit one more on here, can we? Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, no, we've got two more spaces. Let's hook that one in for now. I think all our CCTV is hooked in. I can't see any flashing icons, which is always nice. It means everything is running as it should be, which is a wonderful thing. God, I don't know what to do next. We need more money coming in. We really do. Let's get back to checking the old programs. So what's going on here? Workshop safety induction. Fine. That's happening. That happens in the workshop. Kitchen safety and hygiene happens. That's good as well. We've got the 2 kitchens now for that to happen in. Carpentry apprenticeship, that happens in the morning. Before workshop safety induction by the looks of it. We've got some behavioural therapy because we've got the one psychologist office. We could get another one of these on the go. There are a lot of people queuing, but I think it'll be fine just to let them tick over. And there's only looks like one person's going to be turning up to Awesome Alcoholics, which is a shame. 7 in the queue as well. But then we get down to these 2. So, led by teacher, session length 3 hours. They require school desk, it's voluntary, can hire externally. Is it because... I see, I think it's because we didn't have a work session which was 3 hours long. Now we've changed it. It looks like that's going to be happening now. Which is nice. So that's one of our classrooms in use, which is pretty cool. We could up it to 2. Let's up it to 2. Let's see if we can get some students through that foundation education program. Let's check the schedule and see where they're being put as well, because we want them to be put in the room that we created for that purpose. Foundation education. Let's have a look. Of course, I can't see what room this is. It looks like they're in the right rooms. Yeah, it does look like they're in the right rooms. They're in these 2 rooms just here, which is pretty cool. Oh yeah, they've got the 5 spaces as well, so I'm guessing that's the 5 desks. Lines up nicely. Look at this fucking blood everywhere. Can you imagine just walking down this prison, right? You're this guy, you're just doing your job. You come down here, you get to this point, and then you realise there's just fucking pools of blood everywhere. You know, like Resident Evil style. You come around a corner and you see this guard shambling around. You think, fuck, it's zombies. Just pop her in the back of the head. You know, she's dead. Now this guy goes on a rampage and we'd have to sack him. Could someone just clean up this fucking blood? We need that viscera cleanup operation crew to come in here. Pick up some of the limbs and shit that's been shanked off these girls. Jesus, that's a horrible image, isn't it? Right, but the shower's hooked in. That's nice. We don't have hot water in there, which is a shame. We could do something about that, but I'm not going to do it right now. Looks like the electricity is hooked in as well, so we've got some light in the common room, which means everything is in order. What do we do with a 17k then? This stuff should be set to... Yeah, this is set to max security only, and this is set to medium security. I guess we could... We could make a start on extending this shit down, couldn't we? What rooms do we need to put in? What do we need in this top corner? There's a library. We could get a library in on the go. Exports room, we need to do one of those, but that's not really a room for prisoners to work in. Same with forestry. And a shop. So we could split this room, or we could just make a massive library, couldn't we? That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, let's make a massive library for them to work in, maybe. God, I really don't know what to do. Like, we need more cash coming in. We do. I'm going to speed the game up a bit. We need more cash coming in so I can build the foundations to come all the way down here. So we can make a start on Supermax and Protective Custody. We need to get another cell block in. So that we can finally get our low security prisoners as well. Excuse me. And then we can... What are the numbers like at the moment? 2021. So we need to... I love the fact that it says normal security and then medium capacity at the bottom. We need another 3 medium security prisoners to leave the prison. And then we can switch one of these over to be... wow, yeah, all the cells are getting empty. We can switch one of them over to be minimum security. You know what? It's shakedown time. That's what time it is. It's freaking shakedown time. Yeah, we'll switch one to minimum security, which would be nice. And then, let's double up the common room. That's something we can do quickly, isn't it? Now, clone. Let's just clone all of this shit. All the way up here. And we'll see if we can, I don't know where those hot water pipes are coming from. Oh, way too far away. I don't think it'll be able to go up there, but... We'll cancel the radiator. It's fine. It's probably getting enough heat, I want to say. Reasonable amount. You know, the prison's not looking too cold, apart from these solitary cells, of course. These are 0 degrees all round. And, oh yeah, this bottom section is looking pretty pitiful. We haven't put any radiators in since we built... Jesus Christ, there's hammers and shears turning up. This is looking messy. I wonder if we'll find any tunnels tonight as well. Oh, I don't know. This is going to be fun. Okay, look. Let's build a massive library for shits and giggles. Literally for shits and giggles. For no reason other than we can build a massive library. Okay? Oh, I'm on the wrong menu. Concrete wall. Okay. We do a massive library here. Then on the other side, just over here, so we're going to start building our foundations down, I think. What's that? 4 grand. 8. Should we go for 8 grand? Okay, we're going to go for 8 grand. It begins, guys. We're going to spend 8 grand on these foundations. Soon we're going to connect the dots, and then we're going to have all of this area to play around with. Some of these foundations will probably get bulldozed. We can build a yard for the protective custody guys. Of course, the Supermax aren't going to get a yard. Or if we build them a yard, it's going to be 2 by 2, you know, in a couple of very thick walls with lots of space around it, you know, so nobody can chuck anything to them, of course. We don't want anything being dropped by drones or, you know, something like that. What happens if we do this? I don't think that did anything, did it? I was kind of hoping it would just stop it destroying the wall, but I don't think that's going to happen. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, well... We're not going to use this whole area for... I can't even remember what I said now. For, not library, for the shop. We're not going to use our whole area. Maybe we'll make 2 shops. Could make a couple of shops. We could also make it morgue. I think we're going to need a morgue. So we're going to do a shop and a morgue. And we're going to build the shop on this side. Oh, maybe this could be the morgue. Could be a really, really big morgue, couldn't it? Just for shits and giggles. I mean, it's not like we have a lot of people dying. I'm saying shits and giggles a lot as well. Sorry about that, but... and then the shop could be on this bit, so that the prisoners can have access to the shop from the outside as well as the corridor. And the library, and that could work, because then they can get access to the library from outside and the corridor, so they don't have to come all the way up here and then in and then all the way round. And then we'll make this the morgue. Maybe we'll put we could extend the infirmary a little bit, I guess. But I think it'll be more fun just to build a massive morgue. Let's just build a massive morgue. Okay. There's a really low requirements on a morgue. We need that and a morgue slab. So we're going to fill this fucker with morgue slabs. So only 100 each as well, look. We've got all the money to do this. Yeah, look at these slabs. This is a grim, grim place to be. You do not want to come and work here. We're going to leave them that way around. We're going to double up the layer of morgue slabs. Look how much money we're spending on morgue slabs. Maybe one more? Just in case. Just in case there's a riot. You never know, do you? And then for fun, we're going to put an office desk in here so that somebody can sit and type some, maybe some fan fiction about the dead bodies that come in, you know. Because people are a little bit weird like that. Sometimes they like to do that stuff. If you work in a job like this, it takes a long time. And it's probably pretty boring as well. And well, you know, you've got to find ways to entertain yourself. And if one of those ways is writing fan fiction about dead bodies, then I guess so be it, you know? I mean, look at this. This shakedown is going wonderfully at the moment, actually. I mean, we've got a few places left to search. Oh, look at that. We found a shank. We've got a few places left to search, but I think the fact that we've done 2 shakedowns so close together has really paid off. Looks like there isn't much to find, which is great. Either the girls are getting better at hiding it, or they're just not stealing as much stuff from us. Which, I'll be honest, I'll be happy if they're not stealing so much shit from us. You know, that would be nice. It would be nice to have a little bit of respect from them for once. Not have them going through our employees' offices and stuff like that, stealing lighters and drugs and who knows what else they might be stealing, those rambunctious girls, you know. I don't think we need this here anymore, do we? We probably don't. Let's just dismantle this for now. Don't think that's needed. We're only going to have the morgue here anyway, so that we can put a servo on that door. Let's get some lights on the go as well. They were spaced like what? Like that, periodically, so probably one just before that door as well. Maybe one over. And then, look at that. That looks good. I mean, that looks fine to me. I'm sure they're spaced reasonably evenly. We've got some lights in the morgue. I'm just waiting on these foundations. God, these guys are going... They're moving pretty slow today. Are we just piling up too much work for them? You know what? Let's pile up even more. I'm going to finish... Well, not finish. I'm going to put down some of the grass and stuff that's missing from here. Like that. One of those. Of course, we want to keep things looking nice here in Pogslammer. You know? We might talk smack about these girls. We might get no respect from them. But that doesn't mean that we can't make the working environment that we're in a better place, you know? A nicer place to be. Just a happier place. I think that's probably the best way to put it. So, for our staff's sake, for our sake, you know, for our eyes, because our eyes have to look at this place, of course, we're going to put down these paths. They're going to be nice and straight, and it's all going to be above board, you know. Hancock, what have you been doing? Kylie Hancock, eh? Yeah, what have you been doing? We found weapons on her. Have you been keeping shanks in your room as well? I bet she's been keeping shanks in her room. We've had a little bit of money come in. Not a huge amount. I guess that's, yeah, prisoner intake. We've still got 5 prisoners up for parole today. Who have we got in here? Larry Perkins? Well, that's a strange name for a girl, but fair enough. I guess Lariette? I don't know, really. Known for impressive computer skills, Larry has been working for a high-profile security firm until now. After selling security keys to Fort Knox, Larry was sent to jail. Can he also hack... Did we read this profile in the past? I've got a vague feeling we might have done. Oh, Data here. Well, it'd be nice to see you go, Data, especially as well... Who's eating? Is it you? Clarence? Is that Clarence? Is that France? I can't even select them. Yeah, don't eat in class. Concentrate on what's going on, you know. We pay good money for these teachers to come in and teach you girls, and if all you're going to do is sit there and chew down a packet of Monster Munch, then how exactly are you expected to learn, you know? Okay. I guess that's fine. Are these... Oh, for fuck's sake, come on. Really? I guess it's because they don't have easy access to it, is it? And look, we've got a wall, a fence running through the middle as well. Oh, lots of paper here as well. Let's grab this. Oh, nice, yeah. Three-dimensional effect within a 2D tile-based world. Shadow casting at a fixed angle. All possible neighbour joins, yep. Yep, only... Okay, that's kind of cool, you know. We can see that some of that stuff has made it into the game, because we've got these fixed... kind of fixed shadow casting angles. You'll actually notice that as the day changes, I believe the angle of the shadow moves across. I might be wrong. I could have sworn that was a thing. But guys, can you just hurry up? I know it's cold, alright? And I know I've made this job slightly harder for you because I've put this in a slightly stupid place, okay? And it looks like, even though I had a door selected, I never actually put it down. So that makes things even tougher for you guys. I know. We're going to put door there, because then we're going to... We'll see. I might move that door. I might put a door there and a door there, actually. So we've got access to the two separate rooms. It's going to be a door from the outside as well. We don't need to worry about that right now. Is it done? Is it done? Guys? Guys, is it done? I can't... That's... Oh no, look at all these missing tiles. Oh, it's going so slow. Come on. Who's this? Who's... Henry? Is that you? I don't think it is. He looks Eastern European to me. I don't think it's Henry. Wait, it's probably called Shachmalach. Is that racist? No, that's not racist. That's fine. It's totally fine, right? Somebody will tell me if I'm being racist. I'm sure I'm not, though. I'm sure it's fine. Let's cover those up, because that's ugly. You ugly, Floral. You damn ugly. And the morgue is looking good as well. Apparently we don't have any of these morgue slabs yet. Where are all our workers? Is it just taking them forever to get from deliveries all the way over here? Do we need to get some more workers on the go? I mean, I don't really want to. We've got 25. That should be more than enough, right? Let's speed shit up. Let's make it look like an ant nest, an ant farm, just ants. They're like ants. The people are like ants. They're worthless ants who make us money and nothing more. It looks like we've got our first morgue slab down there, which is nice. So at least we've got somewhere to store the ex-guards and the snitches when they get shanked because we fail to notice that they're ex-guards or snitches. And it looks like the girls have been out of shower today, which is wonderful. So they're not going to smell as bad as they did this morning, you know, when they woke up. And we just thought, God damn, what is wrong with these girls? Why can't they wash themselves? Is this the last bit of foundation coming in now? No. Doesn't look like it. It looks like we're still missing big chunks. I don't know. Do you have the last bits of foundation? Can we open this door for him? Oh, like another $6,000 coming. That's nice. We've got 19 grand now. Let's open this door for them. Come on. Get these last bits down, please. Please. Oh, thank shitting hell for that. Now all we've got to do is replace their stupidity. We put a door on this place for them, and what have they done? They've taken the fucking wall down anyway. Why do they require an entrance when this is what they decide to do? Do you see? This is why we can't have nice things, you know? Guys, this is why you guys have got a pretty luxurious staff room and you still fuck everything up. Do I need to fire the foreman again? Is this his fault? And why are these cables not being installed? Please. Here we go. Look, this guy deserves a fucking medal. He's literally, I put the job down. 2 seconds later, he's like, yeah, no, sure thing, boss. Let me do that for you. And then he goes and fucking stands in front of a door with a massive hole in the wall next to him. Oh, thank God. It's finally done. That was a ball ache. That was honestly the most ball ache I think I've experienced just trying to build a goddamn foundation. We're going to have to put door servos on these things as well. Oh, one of those and one of those. Oh no, actually, you know what? We're going to cancel that one. We are going to think about this tactically, for starters. I think we're going to have a library. Yeah, we do. Should we stick with this divider, or should we put a divider here, or here maybe? We're going to make the library bigger than the shop. Okay. Library is accessed from that door and this door. We're going to put another door there and another door there. Okay. We're going to put the door servo back on that we removed a minute ago, because that's how I like to roll nowadays. Have we? I think I may have just put down and cancelled a job in a single button press, which is nice. 4 more door servos. Have we got the wall coming? I think we've got a wall coming. It's just going to take them, you know, another 4 years to pick up the parts from deliveries and bring them over, I guess. But I think we'll leave it there, guys. It's been slow progress today. At least all those jobs that we started last time have been finished. You know, we can very shortly slow it back down again. What have we got going on here? It looks like we can switch one of these over to be low security. It does, yeah, 25. And we've got 24 cells in each block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we do. Okay. This is where it begins, guys. Before we go, we are going to do a big switch. Okay? We are going to turn on min security for this top cell. Alright? And that means all of these girls have got to come out of their prison cells. And they're going to be shuffled around and put into the relevant cells in the other blocks. So we've only got 1 cell clear then. We should be able to turn on medium security again, which is nice. And now, no, you know what? I was going to say, and now we can turn on low security as well, but they've got nowhere to eat. So we're going to leave that for now. It's fine. We've got this switch over now. All these girls are going to get moved at 1:30 in the morning, which is always a nice thing. If any of them have started tunnels in their toilets, you guys can't see, but I got my middle finger up to them, because their tunnels are now going to go to low security prisoners who won't give a jack, because they'll be out in like 2 weeks. So the low security prisoners don't pay a lot, but fuck me, their turnaround is awesome. You can pump them in and out of your prison like nobody's business. Really nice and quick. Oh, for... These guys, honestly, look at this douche. Just standing in front of this door, trying to put a block behind it. He's tired, apparently. He's probably going to put it down to that. But, alright, we're going to leave it there, guys. We've done a big switch over. Doesn't look like we've got any canteens accessible, which is what the warning sign is about. We've got some new foundations down, and we are going to have a little think about what to do with the low security prisoners. I did say last time that we might use that top left-hand corner. We've kind of switched it up and used it for a morgue and stuff. Maybe instead of the library and the shop there, we will do the low security stuff, and we could do the library and the shop at the bottom. You know, keep that kind of well, then it's maximum security only. You know what? I think I'm going to build a shop in the middle of the yard, actually. I think we're going to use this space for low security. We're going to have a canteen and a kitchen and a little shower room as well for low security. The morgue I'm happy with. I love having a big fucking morgue. If we got any riots, we know how we're going to deal with the situation, which is good. But yeah, we'll decide on that next time. It's probably going to be a little while before we play Prison Architect again. I've got some stuff lined up for Christmas, which might be kind of fun. We'll see. But for now, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video.